I want to start by pointing to it. I mean, just how, sorry, Coleman, stupid the point is about 1947 and how the Zionists and this new Israeli state cheered in jubilation, and the Palestinians were pissed and Arab states declared war. And this was a choice they really made. They could have done different. Once you start there, once you start with that analysis right there, everything after that is going to be able to be framed as, the Palestinians are unreasonable and just want the whole thing, and they're just violent, and they just always hate the Jews, and everything after that point will be Israel and the Zionist faction acting as in defense and in reaction to this unreasonableness. But it's so stupid. Let's first look at the Zionists and why they cheered and were in jubilation. The Zionist cause, which is about establishing a Jewish state, not anywhere, there, in the land of Palestine, reclaiming it in their mind after 2,000 years of exile and diaspora, that was the day that it was rubber stamped by this new international body in Europe, which was still full of colonizers, by the way, in 1947, including the British, of course, who were instrumental at creating the conditions there. That was the day it was rubber stamped, that the dream started to be coming true officially. But from the Palestinian, who had a nation, right? Not a state that wasn't codified because they were colonized, but had a nation with movie theaters and life and commerce and a newspaper, many newspapers, of course, and theaters and a life. They were Palestinians with a nation, had been for the previous decades, seeing it whittled away violently by the British, who had happened to be in that international body which just rubber stamped this project, along, of course, in collaboration with Zionists who had been violently massacring and clashing with them. You've seen this thing happen on your land, and the day that it's, again, rubber stamped, being like, oh, okay, we'll pause it here, right? This is our new plan, by the people who had literally been aiding and abetting the people who were taking it from you and lying to you for decades. You want them to celebrate?